Hi everybody, in this video I'm going to show you how to make some advanced shapes in 2 dimensions. By advanced shapes I mean irregular shapes. I'm going to show you how to add shapes together. I'm also going to show you how to carve out areas of shapes to get the exact shape that you want, that you have in your imagination. So let's get started. I'm going to start by making a 2-dimensional rectangle laying flat on the ground. So I'm going to go over and click my rectangle tool. I'm going to click somewhere on the ground and let go. And let's click again to drag out a rectangle. Looks pretty good. And now what we're going to do is, let's say we didn't want a 4-sided shape, or we want our rectangle to come out in this little area. What we can do is we can add a second rectangle on the edge. So I'm going to click here and let go. Go out about to here, click and let go. And now you can see I have 2 rectangles next to each other. If I want to combine this into one shape that looks like this, I'm going to use my eraser tool. So I'm going to go over to the toolbar. Our eraser tool is second from the top. And I'm going to erase this line that's in between my 2 shapes by clicking it. Now what I've done is I've turned this into one shape like this. Now I can use a similar strategy to carve out sections of this shape. I'll show you how to do that. Let's select our rectangle tool and let's go over to the edge somewhere along here, and you'll notice your pencil actually locks in. I've forgotten to mention this in earlier tutorials, but your tool will lock onto the edge. You can even lock in to the midpoint, which is halfway down this line. But just click somewhere on the edge and let go, and let's make a rectangle or a box that goes into this shape. Click and let go. Now we're going to use our eraser tool. So I'm going to come over here and click the eraser. And this time I'm going to erase this line. And when I erase this line, it carves out that area. So I can use this to do all sorts of adjustments to my shape to get the exact shape I want. I can also use this with other shapes other than the rectangle. Let's try it with the circle. So I'm going to go down to my toolbar and go down to the bottom, click and open up my circle tool. Remember, this second area right here has all your different 2-dimensional shapes. Click circle. And now let's go, I'm going to spin and go to the back of this. And I'm going to make sure that my tool snaps on the edge. I'm going to click and let go. And now as I move my mouse, it starts to make this circle. And I can even have this on the edge if I want to. Make a circle however big you want it to. I'm going to click and let go. And now I'm going to use my eraser tool to take out these 2 lines that overlap. And now I have this rounded shape coming out of my 2-dimensional shape. Now this is all one singular piece that I could move around and adjust as I need to. This is a really helpful way to work on floor plans if you're designing a house or another structure and you want a certain shape. Like maybe these are the stairs out front. Maybe this is some circular window, bay window off of the back, something like that. You can even use the polygon shape. If I click the polygon, if you don't have it there, you can go into the tools here and click the polygon, and we can carve out or add all sorts of shapes to our design, which is really cool. I can even, I'm not good with the freehand, but I can even draw freehand shapes if I want to. Again, I'm not that good with the freehand, but if you want to play around with it, you can. I recommend using a lot of these pre-made shapes. So go ahead and play around with designing your own 2-dimensional shape. And remember, these tools work the same if you want to build something that's standing upright. You just take whatever shape you're doing, click once, and then tap the right arrow key or the left arrow key on your keyboard, and that makes a shape that's standing upright. Sometimes you have to adjust your camera to get it how you want, but you can use this same strategy to carve out or add shapes to 2-dimensional sides that you have standing up. So take some time on your own, play around with this neat little skill, and try to make some unique 2-dimensional shapes.